Hi there, Zach here, and I got another review for you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I have really been enjoying making these reviews. They're fun to make, they're challenging to edit, and I just really love doing it here. And so, in the spirit of keeping things nice and fresh for everybody and keeping my categories open, I'm gonna make a new review for you guys. It's gonna be called Alpha or S. In this review, I am going to be taking a early release alpha game that you find in Steam in the fucking droves just because it's the popular thing to do. And I'm going to be critiquing it, I'm going to be reviewing it, I'm going to tell you all the stuff I think is important to hear about it. And then I'm going to put my final score on this nice little chart right here, this nice little scale. I know it looks like something that was made on Microsoft Paint, because it was. I mean, let's be fair, guys. If my standards get any lower, we'd be in China! And I know the very first game that I really want to do with this. It is going to be Compulsion Games' very first game that I've ever seen them make. They might have made other ones, I don't know. But the very first one that I've ever seen was We Happy Few. It just came out in the past month, and if you guys don't really know what it is, welcome to the club. Not many people have known what this game was about or even that it was out. It's kind of slipped under the radar here, and pretty much what it is like a RPG action survival game. And quick disclosure here, guys, I fucking love survival games. Love them. I absolutely adore survival games. DayZ, Ark, Minecraft, kind of like 10% survival. I mean, that's not that much, but and then my very, very, very favorite, which is The Long Dark. Get The Long Dark if you enjoyed survival games and you haven't bought it yet. Get it. It's great. Back to this, though, the disclosure would be, if you're the kind of person who can't get hard nipples just by playing a regular type of game and immersing yourself in, if you can't get your dick hard unless you have, like, an assault rifle in your hand or you're castrating like a terrorist, I'm not going to tell you to leave. You're very welcome here, and I'm hoping it can open up your mind to a slower-paced, nicer game. But it's not going to hurt my feelings if you guys leave. I mean, you can leave. Go ahead. It's fine. Fine with me. I mean, my charms and my beard and my beautiful face, there's only so much you can do. Only so much you can do. But I'm not here to seduce everybody. I'm sure you're all wetting in your pants right now. Let's just get right to this review by talking about the first thing I'd like to step on, the environment.
Now, some people have asked me what to do about the happy, excited throngs running through the street. What you should do is join the fun!
So this game has a setting of a kind of a dystopian London 1950s type of thing, where there's big brick buildings and blue skies and everybody's smiling, and there's this curious little blue pill that's called joy, and then, boy, it just makes you feel good inside. I'm gonna take a joy pill and see what it does to me, guys. Wish me luck. Go ahead and take it.
Happiness is a choice.
Oh, shit! Well, this is neat. Look at this. Everything's like a lighter color. Apparently they got a pep in my step. Look at him. He's walking like that. He's just nothing can hurt him. Nothing can harm him. He's like doop 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 bum bum bum. Doop 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 doop. Oh my God! There's a double rainbow all the way across the sky. Look at that. Nice little meme drop there, developers. Double rainbow. And in this world, you either take the joy pill and you live in the nice, clean, proper, nice side of town, or you deny it, they throw you into the bad town with the crazies and call you a downer. I found that funny when they first said that, because there's been plenty of parties in high school that the same thing has happened to me. Hey, Zach, here, have this ecstasy. No, I'm pretty good. All right, you fucking downer. And I don't want to give too much away, and I know how exciting paperwork is.
Oh, heavens no.
But let's just say there's yelling,
He's a downer.
there's chasing,
Got a downer here, haven't we?
they hit you over the head,
I'll fix you!
and then you wake up in Crazy Town. Welcome! And to be fair, the poor part of town, which is known as the Garden District pretty much, is actually a very well put together town. There's buildings that are completely collapsed and burnt away. There's other buildings that are half collapsed, half broken, that you can actually enter into. Crazies are living there. You could steal from them and get caught and chased around with pickaxes. Or there's just buildings that might as well be cardboard. Kind of a dick move that you see in a lot of video games. The game is as good as it could look too, because it has the Unreal Engine 4 to it, so you can't really blame the graphics, and why would you? You don't want to be one of those guys that blames everything on, oh, the graphics not as good. Well, go fuck yourself and go play Call of Duty then. And the map is actually very big for an alpha game. It's quite immense, and the people, the developers at the very beginning, they even said that it is only halfway done. Halfway done, and there's 3 islands that you can go to. The cities are pretty big, and there's side missions everywhere that helps you not only get further in, like envelop yourself further into what's going on in the world, but also the mental health of everybody and what this drug is actually doing to them. There's a part in this game where at the very beginning, you're speaking all proper and you're taking your pills like a good little boy. And then you go down to the shanty town and you're talking crazy. They're talking crazy. You're saying, hey, porcupines and bananas. There's a difference between these two, right? And they say, yeah, London Bridge has fallen down and those porcupines were the cause of it. It's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? With no reasoning explaining why they do that, because your man, even in your head, when you wake up and you're like, oh, another day, another dollar, or something like that, you say something nice then, but as soon as you try to talk to somebody else, try to talk to one of the downers, you guys have the most awkward, weird conversations ever, and it either brings a couple things to mind. It's either the developers think, oh, we need to make these guys sound crazy, and we need to make you sound crazy because you're part of this world now, and that's just the way it is. Or maybe this drug is doing something more to you. Maybe mentally you understand how to talk and everything, but like neurologically, maybe it killed it, so you can't, you're antisocial or something like that, so you're always nervous. I don't know. These are some of the things that I don't know if I'm looking too far into, or the game just gave me just enough information for me to latch on and really guess what's going on.
We used to have gardens.
Well, that was rude. I was in the middle of talking to him and he just ran away. Hey, Petunia! Petula!
But that was in another country.
I am in Paris.
Help me.
No. Let's talk.
Bananas. Yes, bananas and porcupines. Very pointy porcupines.
What is going on? Is this me? Why am I saying such weird-ass things?
And along with the people going, the people talking weird and the environment and everything, there are different newspapers that you can actually pick up off the floor and sit down at a bench and read. I mean, it's quite awesome that you can just read through. That way it's not shoved down your throat through some through some cutscene. Hey, you remember that one time when General Custard, took away everyone's freedom and then made everyone eat pies for the rest of their life? Do you remember that? Nothing like that. If you want to know more about the game, you can. They give you enough information, they give you enough hints to know something's going on, and you can go further into it. Or you can say, fuck it, this guy, I want to help him so he can give me stuff. The classic RPG mindset. I gotcha. Now, speaking of RPG gameplay, this one is very similar to many of the other kind of Bethesda video games out there. The one I could really think of the most is like Fallout. Like, consider this like Fallout, but in London in the 1950s, not in America, and with a whole lot more drinking and drugs that you could just pop away like Pac-Man. And even though there is like one major objective to get further and further on into the game, there is always minor like side missions that are just so interesting you don't really want to just leave them alone. You could be walking around and then just start hearing a guy screaming for help and you're like, what the fuck is going on? You follow the voice all the way over there and there's a guy just laying there stabbed. Just stabbed, bleeding. And he just talks to you in a normal voice because obviously he's crazy. He's like, "Oh yes, me and my old woman got into a little fight and she stabbed me. I'm dying of the case of the bleeds." It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? You're way too calm for this. So you help him out. After you're done helping him, you walk down the road a little bit and oh, look at this. It's a huge chest that nobody's around, so why not? I might as well go up there and lockpick it and see what's inside of it. It's a big chest and I want to see what's inside. Oh shit, bell rang and now there's 15 people around me. Might as well try to run now. And while you're looking through another Downer's house to try to find that last duct tape that you really need to make your next objective, or you're looking through the dustbins for something that you need for another thing, basically, you'll have to be taking care of yourself in 4 major ways. There is food, water, sleep, and if you get into a little bit of a little scuffle, health. Most of them go down very slowly over the entire game unless you're doing something strenuous like running or jumping or strangling out your 14th victim of the day. You will be burning a lot more food and energy and everything like that if you are doing things other than just pretty much walking around gathering things. And I'm not going to lie, this game has fucked up mechanics. Oh, what is that? You're hungry? You're hungry? Okay, well, let's look through that pile of rubble. Let's look. What did you find? An apple? Oh, great, an apple. Why does that not look like an apple? It looks like a piece of shit with a little twig on top of it. Oh, it's rotten. It's a rotten apple. Well, why not? Let's just go ahead and eat it. You're starving. You need to eat something, man. Go ahead and eat. What's the worst thing that can happen? Oh, you're throwing up now. Okay, so you got food poisoning. I swear to God, there is good food and then there is bad food. And the bad food is as easy to find as a hooker in Brooklyn. The good food is like a fucking miracle from God when you finally steal it off of somebody who actually has it. And you will eat gross food almost every single day since it is so easy to find. And I really wish that they made something like a farming thing, like you can make a little patch of farming land and then stock up on good food so you don't have to deal with fucking food poisoning every single time. And to be fair, unless the food poisoning is very serious, because there's different levels in this game, there's like extreme, mild, and then low. If it's low, it's fine. You run, and then every once in a while, you blur out, you can't run anymore, and that lasts for 2 seconds, and then you can start running again. That happens for about half the day, it's fine. And if you find these things called Nexamite pills, you could pop one of them in, it gets rid of the entire thing completely. But those ones are just as hard to find as the fucking good food! But extreme cases of food poisoning can almost kill you if you do not get it done. Like, the entire day, all you're doing is throwing up, your fucking water, your energy, your food goes straight down every single time you throw up, so you have to eat more rotten food to compensate for the rotten food that you threw up. Guess what? You're gonna get sick again, and so you just keep drinking water. Maybe I think I can flush this out of my system. Blah! Blah! It happens over and over again until you just end up dying. And of course, you cannot have a indie survival game without the classic crafting. The very basic, very plain, but still passable crafting in this game. Your inventory is similar to kind of Resident Evil games where it's like a grid-based system, and then the bigger items get taken up by more of the grid, the smaller ones don't. You can stack the smaller ones, but you can't stack the bigger ones. I mean, it's a nice little thing, because even when you're running out of room and you really need this thing, you could still play Tetris a little bit more and then kind of connect it all, move it all to the side a little bit for that one item that you really need at that point. And one of the nice things I will have to say about this game, though, is that crafting is easy. You can do it straight from your tab, very basic things like lock picking and making a Jimmy bar, which is a crowbar for those of us in America. You can make all these basic things, and for anything higher than that, explosives, everything else like that, you need to find a craft table somewhere within the city. Most of them are in downer houses, which means you have to kill the residents of the downer house because they don't let you in unless they're dead. So you have to take what you got. And of course, for those of you who are just tired of living, why don't you take the lives out of those who aren't? This game is super brutal, and simply for the fact that nobody initiates an attack with you. There's only a few times that they actually do. One, if you withdraw a weapon in front of them, they'll take a little bit of offense to that.
Oh, who wants a fucking cricket bat? I think you do! Jeepers creepers.
2, if you infiltrate their home, they won't be happy about that.
Okay, got a torch. Hey, sir. How's it going? Duct tape. Take all this shit.
Whoa!
Hey, I don't... No, fucking... Oh, my God!
We knew.
What did I...
Suntory.
What did I do? What did I do? Wait. Let's talk this out. Can we talk this out?
And then 3, like I mentioned before, when there's just random ambushes that come out of nowhere. So pretty much, you kill as much as that little voice in your head wants you to kill. And since I do know the gaming community as much as I know my own family, I know most of you will be digging your first mass graves in the first 2 minutes of playing this game. Congratulations, you're a psychopath. And I know a lot of you are saying, but Zach, what about the difficulty? You haven't mentioned at all what the difficulty is like. A game is only good by how challenging it really is. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to tell you, it's still pretty damn good. Very rarely will they tell you this is exactly what you're supposed to do. There's no real tutorial in this game. I mean, they tell you in the little bit, okay, this is the basic, running, crouching, jumping, and then that's it. This is how you interact with things. Go have fun. Go look at our world. We're not going to tell you what to do, and I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't know about you. I am psyched about that. Who here is tired of game developers so fucking petrified that, oh my God, if they don't find this too easy, if they find it too hard, they're going to stop playing? You have to realize that we are smarter than you think we are, for the most part. Let's just take this for example. Oh, I just got beat the shit out of by 5 guys with bats. I'm barely walking away from the entire thing. I'm seeing red. All I'm hearing is my own, heart thumping. What the hell? How am I supposed to get health? Okay, well, I see I have a bandage in my inventory. Let's see if that happens. Nope, that did absolutely nothing. I am still almost dead. What if I eat fruit like food? That usually happens in video games. What if I eat this fruit? Apparently not this video game. Go fuck yourself. I'm still almost dying. How do I get health?
Seriously, the heart beating, it's really distracting. It's really annoying, actually. Will food do it? Because I'm already hungry, so let's try food. All right, let's take a really good look. Food does absolutely nothing. Good.
The developers just don't give a shit about coddling you. You have to figure this game out on your own. You have to figure out how to fix stuff on your own, how to make stuff on your own. To be fair, it's not that hard. If you have the basic grasp of video games and the basics of cognitive pattern recognition, you're gonna understand about how to play this game. It's rinse, repeat. Okay, this is how I did this one thing. What if I take this and move it over here? Yep, that worked too. That's how video games work. We don't need tutorials. And to get to other parts of the game, like I mentioned before, that sparkling society that they threw you out of, and the other island that has just another downer district, you have to complete basic puzzles. Okay, this is missing a couple different things. Okay, so this is a broken pipe. How do I fix a broken pipe? Well, let me look into my crafting area. Looks like there's a broken pipe schematic that I need these pieces to make. Okay, let me go find those pieces and come back. I still can't do anything because it's missing this other part. What part is it missing? I'm seeing a little picture of a little wheel crank. Okay, so I need to find where a wheel crank comes from. I'm pretty sure I saw that within the town. Let me see what else I could do. It all connects it together if you really just take time to think about it. These are basic puzzles, and to be fair, they make you feel good. They make you feel good when you actually get it. When you don't look online like what most people do, if you actually figure this out on your own, it's like when you played Myst when you were a kid, or if you're an older adult, just when you were younger. When you played Myst when you were younger, and you were just stuck at this puzzle, and you just didn't understand what the fuck. I pulled this, I spanked the bat, I did everything. What am I supposed to do? And then you finally figure it out. It's like that warm feeling that every gamer gets in their soul. Like, you did something. Good job, Zach. Have a little bit of whiskey. Don't mind if I do. But since this is the alpha, I do have some sticklers with this, and it has mostly to do with bugs and glitches. Like the whole lap dance glitch that I found out on my own. multiple times.
Gotta move my fingers? Can I move?
I just want them to stop screaming.
I guess. Oh, lady! Oh! Ooh, okay, lady. I see how this works. I mean, your face says you're sad, but your body language... Something about your body language and how it's, melding into my body. It's just... I feel... Hey, oh, shit! These ladies can't get enough of me. Hey, baby, I like how you meld into me.
And the other bug where you could see in the little description on the bottom in the captions, this guy saying, I'm late, I'm very, very late, no matter where you fucking go in any of the cities. I have no idea how he became omnipresent, but I guess there's just God in this game. There's God, and he needs to tell you that he's busy to somewhere. And little bugs like this break the immersion just a tiny bit. But the main thing that I really have to say here is it's not as bad as a game-breaking bug. Where I have mentioned before in the Batman review, I hate game-breaking bugs. They kill so much of the game for me. I'll read the caption, I'm late, I'm very, very late. Fine, I'm fine with that. But if it says, I'm late, I'm very, very late, and go fuck yourself, you need to help me get there, else I'm not going to let you proceed, and then he just continuously butt rapes you the entire game, then I'll be mad. Then I would be upset. So, on to my very final verdict right here. Very, very final verdict. And before I bring up the scale, before I bring it up and show you guys where I am, I want to tell you guys personally, I love this game. This game is how alpha games should be. Polished enough where it doesn't look like a piece of shit and you don't get snagged on everything on the street. Interesting enough that you want to continue playing the games and understanding what's going on in the world. They give you the most minor information just so you could find out on your own what's going on in this world. And if you don't give a shit, fuck it. They don't give a shit either. Compulsion games don't give no shits. Come on! If you want to go around freaking garroting people or choking them out, go ahead and kill the entire populace. Who cares? That's going to get pretty boring after a while, I'll tell you that. And you might as well go with the actual story. But what I'm trying to say is there's so much to this game, yet so much can be added to it. I'm not going to say it's a perfect overall game. It is a perfect, near perfect, because of the bugs, it's a near perfect alpha game. And if more alpha games would come out like this, I would be such a happy man. But I have bought plenty of early release, early selling games from people who just wanted fucking money. I know that's what it is. Now there are some games like The Long Dark, like The Forest, where they're just like, look, we've run out of time, we've run out of money, we need money to continue this game and make it as good as we can. And for them, if you make the game and you definitely looks like you tried, here's the money. But when bigger companies that actually have the money say, well, these smaller companies are doing this whole release thing and they're getting a bunch of money from it, why don't we do that and then just continue to work on our game as little as possible to get as much money as we can. I know that's what fucking happens. I know that's what happens. And for that, I'm going to say shame on those companies and shame on you out there who actually buy it. Now, I know that seems a little bit hypocritical because, I bought it and you don't know if a game's going to be good or bad when you buy it, but do more research. There's been plenty of times when people have bought the game and they're like, holy shit, this is not what I wanted. This sucks. And if that's the case, return the game. That's a great function that Steam put on. Return the game. Show the developers, no, this game was not ready to be put out for alpha or anything. Finish up the game, polish it off, and then bring it back to us. If you don't have the money to do that, you weren't really ready to do this. Try Kickstarter, try GoFundMe, try something else, but you're not going to get any money from us. Rant over. Here is what I'm thinking it is. Bah! The most alpha of the alpha, in my opinion. I just told you that I thought this game was terrific. And Compulsion Games, I'm going to be very upset if I wasn't saying that right the entire time. And Compulsion Games, you guys keep doing what you're doing, okay? I would really like to see this game flourish and get bigger and bigger, because I will be playing this game way more in the future and finding out way more about it. This whole review has been based on a maybe 3, 4, 5 hours of gameplay. So I played enough of it, but I have not played enough of it to like really get in there and just get my hands dirty. And the more that I find out about this game, if I find that this review needed something more, I might make a second review over it or whatnot. But Compulsion Games, do your thing. You are doing a grand job, and I want you guys to continue doing your grand job and just make this game the best that you can. And everybody out there who likes RPG, action, survival games, any one of those three, check out this game. Fork over the $20 or $30 for the game and just really immerse yourself into it. Read the newspaper articles. Talk to the people. Just go insane yourself to try to understand what is actually going on in this life. And that's my final option. This one is alpha. This is a good start to a mediocre review. That's what I have to say about it for this one. And I hope you all give them a shot. If not, give me a like and a subscribe, because daddy's got to eat. Daddy's got to eat and put in and buy some like face cream and chin oil. You know what I mean. But anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to see you for the next review somewhere in the future. I'm not going to promise anything.